Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing the Jeffree Star Cremated Palette that has just released, and I will be doing 3 different eye looks with the palette. I've been really liking doing the 3 looks. You guys seem to like it as well, so you can get more of a variety. I can test it out within a couple days and not just in one day to really get a feel for how the eyeshadows perform. I just got this today. That's why I'm not wearing makeup, because I always do my eyeshadow first, as you guys know. So yes, I had to get this on my eyes right now. I literally took all my makeup off that I was wearing. I had a full glam look on already, but we're gonna play it with this. I'm so excited. So this is the Cremated Palette. Here's how it looks, new from Jeffree Star. This did sell out, but it is gonna be restocked mid-month. I'm not sure exactly what date. He might have already said one, but it is a beautiful marble packaging. It has the cremated on the box, and then this is what the actual palette packaging looks like. It just has Jeffree on it. To be honest, I kind of like this better. I wish this was the packaging. I feel like it would fit more with his other palettes since they all have the name. I kind of like that better than just having him on the front, but I mean, it is a beautiful photo. So that is what the packaging looks like. This is the back, and then of course we have our colors. So this is a gothic inspired palette, so it's a lot of gray tones. As you guys can see, very cool toned, which is very cool. I don't have anything like this in my collection. This retails for $58, by the way, and yeah, since it is a gothic palette, it is kind of themed around death, which is kind of at this time right now, you guys know, with so much death going on. But I mean, I guess it kind of seems like something Jeffree would put out and do, so I didn't really think too much of it when I saw the name when it first came about. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. You guys know I'm a pretty big Jeffree Star collector. I love trying out all his palettes. I own all of them now, which is exciting. I need to do a ranking video. I will say this looks absolutely beautiful in person. I was a little bit worried when I first saw the pictures of it, because I was like, yikes, that's like all grays and a bunch of creams. I was worried about this last row, but it seems like they might be pretty different, and these smoky glitter tones look absolutely beautiful. So I'm really excited. I think this is going to be nice to have in my collection, and I'm excited to try it out. But I do want to do some swatches, so let's get started with that. I'm just going to swatch them live here with you. Let's do the first row. The glitters are almost like a cushiony feel to them. They feel very soft, the shadows do, which is good, because sometimes I'm worried about these smoky shades. Sometimes they can be hard to blend, but these feel really good. Okay, so here is the first row of swatches. These look stunning. I'm just going to show you guys how they look and not really go over names, because you guys probably just want to see how they look. Everything looks really pretty. Here's the second row. I see lots of grays going on here. Here is the third row. Getting a little bit lighter. There's a beautiful neutral kind of bronze shade in there. Now we'll do the last row, which is the one that I thought looked very similar. Okay, so here is the last row, which it kind of goes from dark to light in this palette. So far the swatches look amazing. I'm really impressed with how the mattes feel and how the shimmers look. But we have to put it to the true test on the eyes. Maybe I should go for something really dark and really smoky. It's very much out of my comfort zone, but I think that's what I'm going to try today. It'll be different, but we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and get into the makeup look. All right, so of course I want to go ahead and use this Casket Ready shade, which is just a kind of creamy whitish gray, off-white. And I'm going to put this all over my lid just to set my primer down. Since I want to do something a little bit of a darker smoky eye today, I'm going to go ahead and we will use, let's do RIP and put this one right in the crease. So that kind of is our base. I'm going to deepen it up even more with Grave Digger. I'm kind of just going to go from light to dark here, so we can try to keep it blended and not looking like we got punched in the face. But the key to these dark shades, I've learned, is to really start small, don't get too much product, and just keep blending out. Let's try out the black in the palette. This is the shade Hearse, and we're going to put this in the outer corner. Wow, this is very powerful and pigmented. I'm going to actually kind of spread it evenly because I feel like I got a little bit too much. But that blends out really nice. I'm always impressed with Jeffree's formula. I feel like every palette it gets even better. And like, I had so much issues with some of the tones in my Alien palette with him, but these are blending out really easily, which is hard to do for like a black shade like this. Next, I'm going to go into the RIP shade again on a little smudgy brush. This is going to go on the lower lash line. And I'm also going to mix, let's do a little bit of Gravedigger. I don't want to make it too dark under there. I'm going to also add some black eyeliner as well. This is the Buxom black eyeliner in Call Me, and use that on the lower and upper lash line here. Next, I'm going to wet this little shader brush here with some Fix Plus, and we'll go into the glitter. I'm going to do actually Death Certificate. This is like silver. And put that on the lid here. Wow, this is stunning. It's like gunmetal. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Pallbearer, this like crazy metallic color, and put that over top. Just with my finger. Wow, this is like really smoky. I really never do these kind of looks, but I'm kind of loving it, honestly. Okay, so this is the first look just for eyes. I'm going to do the rest of my face and then we'll look a little bit more normal once we have the rest of our full face on. Alright guys, so here is look number 1. I wanted to do like a pink lip with this because I used to love like a smoky eye and a light pink lip together. I think this is Jeffree Star Chrysanthemum liquid lipstick. But here's how everything looks together. I did like a light pink blush and then Jeffree Star Ice Cold highlight. I just wanted to mention a couple things. Since I am pretty new to working with these kind of smoky shades, I did have a little bit of issues when I was trying to kind of brighten up. I'll show you. I always like to have this area a bit brightened, but it seemed to get dark from using the grays. But I think I did okay. I just used this like eye bright pencil from Benefit to kind of line that out, and then it did get a bit dark up here, so I kind of lined underneath my brows. You can put concealer there as well. So I will say I did have to go to a bit of extra work to make it look together good. It's just something to keep in mind with these kind of shades. They can look more messy since you are doing a smoky eye, but I think that's kind of the point, is to have it somewhat of a grungier look. And then I did throw on these lashes with it. I wanted something more dramatic with this. So far so good for look number 1. Good morning guys, it is day 2 and I just washed my hair, but I need to leave in like 30 minutes. I always like to let my hair air dry, so I don't usually like to come on camera with wet hair, but since we are limited on time, I do want to do my eye look for the day, something very natural because I'm not going to be wearing too much makeup today. I did want to say I posted a picture of my first look on Instagram and I filmed a video with it, and you guys are honestly the sweetest. I have never gotten so many compliments on an eye look, and I was just like, what? Like, this is crazy. Apparently I need to wear these cool tones more often. Like, I did the look and I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty, but you guys, oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. I have to say thank you so much for that. It honestly, it made me feel so good that you guys loved the looks. Anyways, into a more neutral look, let's see what we can do. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and use that base shade again. I'm going to do Cascade Ready again. I liked that one a lot for just all over the eye to set my eye primer. Next, I'm going to use a pretty fluffy brush here and go in with the shade Last Respects. We're going to use more of the taupey brown shades today. With a little bit of a smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with the Morgue and also put that in the crease. Next, I'm going to take Inheritance and blend this into the outer corner. I don't think I'm going to do anything on my lower lash line, but I am going to wet this little flat brush from Sigma. I'm going to go in with Mausoleum here. Wow, that was not what I was expecting, but that is stunning. I was expecting it to be a little bit more bronze, but wow, this is like really light champagne. It looks a lot lighter on the eyes than in the pan. So pretty. Alright, so I am going to take Last Look with my finger, this more glitter toned shade, just to add an extra something. Oh gosh, this is like insane. And we're just going to tap that in. Wow. These are so pretty. The shimmers in this palette are just, wow, amazing. So here is the look. It's not like super natural looking, but I am going to do more natural makeup with it. So that will kind of go together, but here's how we are looking. I'm really feeling these cool tones, I must say. So I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on, and I'll show you guys the final look for this. Alright, so here is today's just finished natural look. I just put on some CoverGirl Skin Milk, I think that's what it's called, their foundation. I put a little bit of a lip balm on, the NARS, I think it's the Orgasm lip balm. Got some highlight, bronzer, all the good stuff. Just a lighter, natural look for today. I'm just going to wear this for probably 4 to 5 hours, then I'm going to do a more glam look for the last one. For the final look, I'm going to use the mattes in the palette and kind of test those out. Do somewhat of like a half cut crease. I'm not so good at like the full-on ones. Maybe some wing liner. I want to switch it up. So once again, I'm going to set with Casket Ready again. As per usual, set my primer. I just used the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I always use the eye primer with all of my looks just because I feel like it does help keep my eyeshadow from creasing. I'm going to start with the shade Wednesday, this gray, and put that right into the crease. Next, I'm going to add in Solemnly Swear. And also build that over top just to deepen it up. And we'll throw in even a little bit of Hearse as well, just because I feel like these blend out a little bit too much. I want it to stay pretty dark. I'm going to take this Jouer concealer. This is their Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. It's really great on the eyes actually, so I'm going to kind of cut the crease with this. This will kind of just clear everything out and help the white to adhere better and be a little bit more pigmented. So then I'm going to dip into the shade Death Blow, which is like a stark white color, and put that over top. I usually don't do these looks like that much ever, so I'm still fairly new to the whole cut crease thing, but I feel like this is the best way to do it if you guys have like slightly hooded eyes like I do. Some people go like out like this and kind of make it wing out, but I don't know, I cannot do that. Like, kudos to you if you can, because that is impressive. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to add some winged liner. I'm just going to use this Too Faced one, the Better Than Sex Glide On one. So then I'm going to put on the same lashes I had on yesterday, these really thick ones from Lily Lashes in Miami, and I will come back with the rest of my makeup. Alright guys, so here is the last look. I feel like it actually came up pretty good. I'm glad that I challenged myself and tried something a bit different than I usually do. It's definitely not perfect and it did take a little bit to work with, but I think it came out really nice in the end. And then I added these lashes, which are huge. I usually do a bit of a smaller lash, but I've been kind of experimenting with these, and you guys seem to like them. And then this lipstick is the Jeffree Star Daddy liquid lip, which I thought was kind of fun with the look. So that is the last look. Now let's go ahead and get into my final thoughts on the palette. Okay guys, so for my final thoughts on the Cremated Palette, I came up with 3 really fun kind of looks, and I'm really happy with how the palette performed. I must say the shadows quality is 10 out of 10. The shimmers in here are absolutely beautiful. The glitter shades, the mattes, actually, they do blend out really well for being cool tone. I feel like I've said that so many times, but I was impressed with the blendability of them. But I guess my major thing with this palette is I think it's too much in here. Like, I still think that this should have been a smaller palette, just because with the grays, like, I feel like they can all look very similar on the eyes, and then a lot of the looks end up looking pretty similar. Even the ones I've seen on Instagram, the colors are pretty similar, so it's kind of like you need to try out some different ways to do your makeup, otherwise it's gonna look pretty repetitive. But yeah, I don't know, I just wish it kind of would have been a smaller palette with less grays in there. I feel like you only need maybe three or 4, and even the ones that have more brown ended up looking more gray toned on the eyes. But do I think this is a good palette? Absolutely. It's just going to kind of depend if this is going to be for you or not, if you think you would wear these colors. I'm really happy I picked it up because honestly, I never really wear cool tones like this, and like I said, you guys gave me so many compliments the other day. I'm like, okay, I need to do this more. I need to get out of my comfort zone. This one definitely helped me step out of that kind of neutral that I'm always going for and spice it up a bit and try some new things. So I'm happy that I picked it up. I really love this, but I do feel like I don't really need most of the shades in the bottom 2 rows, if I'm being quite honest. But yeah, if you guys want cool tones, this is it. Smoky eyes that are really easy to blend out and work with. You'll definitely want to pick this up. It's definitely one of the best that I have used, and I think it's one of his best palettes formula wise, to be honest. So that is going to be it for my final thoughts on this palette. I am really happy with this in my collection. I do plan to use it quite a bit, so you'll be seeing more smoky eyes from me in the future videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know, of course, your thoughts on this palette if you guys picked it up. I know I think I got mine a bit early. I believe they are a little bit behind on shipping. I did pay extra for the 2-day shipping, but I think they just had so many orders that they're trying to get them all out, and that can be hard when you have so many orders coming in. If you guys were not able to get this, definitely keep your eye probably on Jeffree Star's Instagram, because he'll probably announce when it's going to be restocked, but it is supposed to be this month. But anyways, I will go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.